Hello and welcome to Atop the Soapbox, where bad comics burn in hell. Today we're going to be talking about One More Day, or the certain rewrites or revisions that have recently happened to One More Day.
Welcome to Atop the Soapbox, where bad comics burn. Chris is gonna teach you all a lesson you shan't learn. Poe Town is not the smartest, who made Mr. Pickle's not an artist. Anything that he finds offensive, it'll be your turn. Chriskara, he is a man punch, wears a fur hat. Chriskara, Harry is a wizard, wait, what's up with that? Chriskara, Obama, robots, Mexico and trucks. Chriskara, this comic sucks. Chriskara.
Now, if you want a full video talking about One More Day, the Media Wiz did a video of it a long time ago, and he went down all the little issues with his buddy Liam, the random bystander. But what happens in the comic is that Spider-Man makes a deal with Satan, who they call Mephisto, who is actually it's just another nickname for Satan. He wants to regain the life of his now dead Aunt May, but this deal comes at a price, like it always does with the devil. Aunt May will come back to life, but what's going to be lost is Peter Parker and his relationship with his girlfriend, Mary Jane. Both of them are just kind of okay with the fact that they're never going to know each other anymore. They spend one more day together, just holding each other and crying.
So the titular One More Day finally comes into play, and the one more day they spend together just has them sitting in a dark room holding each other.
Because that's what you want to do with the last day you can spend time with your loved one. Then the comic ends with everything going back to somewhat normal, with Aunt May now being alive again, and Mary Jane out of Peter's life. But it's okay because he's friends with the guy who becomes the... I actually haven't read a lot of comics. Ariel, what's the guy's name? The Green Goblin, yeah, he's friends with the guy before he becomes the evil Green Goblin again. A lot of things have happened in these issues, a lot of them being really awful from what I heard. I mean, the follow-up comic to this was Brand New Day, which only introduced a new status quo and a new character who's apparently named after the daughter of the guy who wrote this. Nepotism, yay! And then they made a sequel called One Moment in Time, which tried to clarify or fix certain things from One More Day. Like, apparently they do get together, but then a gangster gets involved and attempts to kill Mary Jane and her family. And then it ends up that they have to erase everyone's memory from the events of Civil War, which was the comic that apparently started all of this. I don't read comics, I don't know. And then, apparently, they decide that they're not going to be in a relationship because it's too risky. There's also apparently an issue where Obama's involved. What? So what is the big news? Why is everyone still talking about this comic that came out in, I don't know, the early 2000s? Ariel, help me out? Yeah, I really don't know that much about comics. Yes, I've said before I don't read comics. The one reason I'm actually engaging in this, even though I'm not really a big fan of comics, is the fact that Satan's deal did not go through. So take that, Satan. Yeah, Spider-Man's a Christian comic now, because it's about the devil losing and not winning. And this revision is going to make not only me, but a bunch of people who have read this comic insanely happy, because it means that the events of this comic practically did not happen.
Granted, the artwork is pretty good, but overall, the comic is terrible. The characters are mean-spirited, stupid, or both. The first two stories are just there to waste time. Part 3 is just a stupid Spider-Man remake of It's a Wonderful Life. And of course, Spider-Man would never actually make a deal with the devil.
I think, again, I actually haven't read the comic. Fine, I'll go talk to Wiz about it. Jeez, Ariel. Wiz, I gotta talk to you. Can you tell me what happens in One More Day? Chris, you can just watch my review. No, I don't want to watch your review. Just tell me what happens. Wiz, open up. What are you doing in there? Damn it, man, leave me alone. I'm trying to conduct my Doctor Who reviews.